Kristen Steps here with Concerts and Vinyl. I am back this week. We got the Dirty Knobs debut album, Wreckless Abandon. The new, well, I shouldn't say new, I guess it started about 12 years ago. Mike Campbell's band, his project to the side of his new band, Fleetwood Mac. Not that that's a new band, but, you know, former Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers guitarist, only former because Tom Petty has passed, but what a great guitarist, and you could hear it here in this album. I want to open it up, talk about the tracks and what I've experienced with it so far, and give you kind of a scoop of what I think. And let's get down to business. It's about the worst shrink-wrapped record I've seen. I would assume that it was re-shrink wrapped, but this album just came out Friday. I ordered it, and it took a little bit, but it came. We got the Dirty Knobs, Wreckless Abandon, and we got our track list. Wreckless Abandon, Pistol Packin' Mama with Chris Stapleton on the track. Sugar, Southern Boy, I Still Love You, Irish Girl. I'm not going to say that one. Don't Knock the Boogie, Don't Wait, Anna Lee, Aw Honey, Loaded Gun, Don't Knock the Boogie. And the one up there, this one here that I didn't want to read, that one's co-written with Chris Stapleton. And so we got a picture of the band here. It's Mike Campbell. This is the drummer. And the other two, I'm not sure which is which, but I'll explain who's who. Let's see here. Obviously, Mike Campbell was the guitarist for Tom Petty. He does the vocals and guitar in this album. And then... Okay, so Jason Sinay is the guitarist, the other guitarist in this group. He has a history of playing with Keith Richards, Neil Young, Bob Weir, Jerry Lee Lewis, Jackson Browne. So a huge list of accolades, whether he was a session musician or played with them live. Lance Morrison is the bassist, and he's a member of Don Henley's touring band. The drums is Matt Laug, and hopefully I'm pronouncing these names right. His website claimed that he's a drummer for Alanis Morissette during Jagged Little Pill, Alice Cooper at some point, Melissa Etheridge, the Slash's Snake Pit, and the best of all, he was in several movies, including, get this, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. So what would Brian Boitano do if he were here today? I guess he was part of that on drums. That's pretty sweet. So let's get back to unboxing this. All right, let's get this open here. And Holy Gatefold Batman. The Dirty Knobs live tonight. There we go. There's Jason Sinay. Mike Campbell. Laug. And Morrison on bass. Yes. Got a dog, Dirty Knobs. And I've got a lot of pictures of Mike Campbell there. Now, the one thing you guys got to realize here is that this definitely sounds very... I'm not going to... You know, I'm sure that Mike claims it doesn't sound Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. It sounds a lot like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. It doesn't... It's not exact. There's some uniqueness to it that makes it Mike's. But it's definitely... that good southern rock that you kind of get from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Some of the songs sound a little bit more like others. There's a couple, and I'll go through a couple of these songs and what I thought of them. And one of these songs, Benmont Tench from Tom Petty and Heartbreakers plays keyboards. I'm assuming all songs... Trying to find it. Dedicated to Tom. Huh. Interesting. I just don't see it there. Maybe it's on... Maybe let's see what these records look like here. Just plain record. Black vinyl. Looks like I'll take it out. All right, there is the vinyl. And it's a double. It's 2 LP. The other LP's in the other side. I found it. It was Bentmont Tench. It was over here. Piano on All Honey. So there we go. There's Bentmont. He is on the album. And if I can get it out. Well, the other record's going to look identical to that one. But it's a 2 LP. A 2 LP with a different color label. Got purple. Purple on the other side too. Yep. So there you go. All right, so here's some highlight songs I want to talk about on this album. Now, everybody's highlight songs might be different. I just want to let you know these are the ones that I liked and they stood out to me. So when you listen to it, you might find others that you stand out to you or you like better. But Pistol Packin' Mama sounds super country. Probably should. That's the one Chris Stapleton's on. Pete Droge reminds me a lot of Pete Droge. I saw Pete Droge open up for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers in 1995 on the Dogs of Wing tour. He sung a song that's on the soundtrack to Dumb and Dumber. If You Don't Love Me, I'll Kill Myself. I think that's the name of the song. It's a fun song. It's a great song. If you don't know the song, look it up on whatever music subscription you have. Pete Droge is fantastic. Reminds me a lot of Pete Droge. Southern Boy. This sounds very much like, to me, Leonard Skinner. Sounds very swamp music. Great beat, fun to tap your toe to. I Still Love You. Heavy guitar, slow deep beat, very unique love song. Very contemplative. Really love this track. Those are the notes I made. It is a very unique love song. I really, really enjoyed it. You know, it's rare that you get a love song that's unique. Most of the time, it's very cliche. It was done very well, and I definitely recommend it. So listen to it. If you don't buy the vinyl, which I suggest you should buy the vinyl, or the CD, listen to it streaming. Make sure you're paying for the streaming. We support this artist, but really, records, CDs are the way to go. Let's see, Irish Girl. That's the first single off this. It reeks of Tom Petty and Heartbreakers to me. The harmonica guitar sounds super familiar. Pace reminds me a lot of King's Highway from the Into the Great Wide Open album. I love that song. Definitely feel like the song could be on Into the Great Wide Open. It really fits that vibe. So those are the ones that were my favorites on this. Obviously, there's a lot more on this album. They're all good. It's a great album. You could listen to it all the way through, and I think you'll be very satisfied. And I definitely... on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give the album an 8, which is pretty good. Pretty good. There's a couple songs I'd probably give a 10 out of 10. So I mean, it's a good mix. So I definitely highly recommend it, and it should be on your 2020 end of year list of things to buy. There you have it, people. The Dirty Knobs, Wreckless Abandon on BMG Records. You can get it at your record store, local record store, or anywhere records are sold that I know of. Not the easiest find. You can't really go into Target and get it. Probably local record store, online. Those are your options to find Mike Campbell's new album. It sounds fantastic. If you're a fan of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, you must buy this album. It will give you the same types of vibes. It'll give you smiles and satisfaction. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have more videos coming. I have a couple more videos coming this week. It's going to be Iron Maiden week. Other than this one I needed to do because it's a new release, and I was waiting for it to come in the mail. So you got it. Mike Campbell, he's back, and meaner than ever. Please like, subscribe, comment down below if you listen to the album. If you plan on listening to the album, your memories of Tom Petty and Heartbreakers, whatever. I'm here to talk music. Let's do it. See you in the next one.